Okay, hi Aries. This will be your reading. Let's get started and see what's going on with Aries, please. Show me what's going on with Aries and their person. Aries. Aries and their person, please. Ooh. Aries. What do we have for Aries? Okay. All right, here we go. All right. Aries. Okay. Woo, all right. Oh, that's a good start. All right, let's see what's up with that. See where this is going. Okay. Oh, all right. Wow. Okay, so right in the center of your reading, Aries, you have the Knight of Cups and the Fool card. All right, so the Knight of Cups, it can be apologies. It can be somebody writing back in saying, oh man, I screwed up, I'm sorry. Or it can be somebody new, with the Fool card also. Either way, this is someone writing in with a cup of love, okay, the Knight of Cups. And the Fool card, ding, nice. And the Fool card is a card of a clean slate, all right, or a fresh new beginning. So either or, all right. So, and it's them writing towards you, so I think that's nice. At the base of this, you have the Queen of Swords. So there's probably, I mean, you have two knights in this reading. All right, so there could be two people, but we'll talk about that because it might just be a different aspect of you or them. I do feel that most of this reading is about somebody that you've already been involved with, okay? There could be somebody new coming in since you do have two knights, but it also revolves around somebody that you already have some history with, is what I'm seeing. Because at the base of this, we have the Queen of Swords. So this is about needing truth, needing clarity, needing to have a conversation, that conversation, and at the top is the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands indicates to me that this has been a while. This has been something that has dragged on. This has been something that you've invested in, and it just, you both have invested in, and it just kind of keeps going. Now, the thing about the Ten of Wands is the reason why it just kind of keeps going is because the Ten of Wands, typically tens in tarot should be endings. Okay, and then we start the new cycle with the aces. So, because tarot cards go 1 through 10, so tens are supposed to be endings, with the exception of the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is the one card in tarot where it just doesn't ever seem to end. It just keeps going. And then it kind of ends, but then it doesn't really end. It still lingers, and it's that kind of energy. And the reason why is because there's no clear direction for where you both are headed. All right, so it's like, in other words, both people kind of need to have that conversation. Not ultimatum-y kind of conversation. None of that crap. That never works, right? But it's the kind of conversation where, like, you guys, if you're going to give this a clean slate, you're going to reunite, as I see is very possible with the Judgment card here, then it's like, then pick a direction, like start seeing what the end game is with this. Like, where are you guys going? Are you going to move in together and both work on your careers? Are you going to purchase a home together? Are you going to get married? And it's not saying that, like, you have to do this if we're going to get back together. It's not that kind of stuff. It's just like having some kind of aim or direction, and even personally, even if you can't get them on board with that, for yourself, you need to have some sort of, like, clear vision of where this is going. It's like, you don't want to just take a hike, right? And I mean, sometimes that's fun, but the analogy is, taking a hike and like, you're just kind of like wandering all different places, and maybe there's like one of the hikes you could have taken and there's a beautiful waterfall at the end, right? But instead, you just decide to, like, freeform it, and you end up over here, and now you're lost in the thicket, and then you get out of that, and you get back on the path, and you're heading towards the waterfall, but you don't know the waterfall exists, so then you end up over here in the garden. You know what I'm saying? It's like, just have a clear direction of where you guys are going. So you have the Judgment card here. So that means, like, in the recent past, I think there has been communication about wanting to get on the same page and working together, for you guys. And the Judgment card is here. So that is a card that's most likely indicating you guys will reunite and kind of reignite whatever this is that you have going on. You have the Ten of Cups here. So the possibility is here to be happy, to be emotionally fulfilled. It's the two kids in the yard and the house and the rainbow of cups, which is love, right? And you have three knights. I just noticed that. Okay. Okay, so I don't think it's 3 different people that you have. I think this is different aspects of your person. So beware, all right, because they are coming in as the Knight of Pentacles. That means they're saying, hey, I want to work with you. I want to get on the same page. I see, this is about assessing a direction, assessing a future, all those types of things. That is great. But the outcome card is the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is the one that they come in, and, things go well for a while, but they're the runner. They're the fight or flight type of person. So like as soon as things aren't really going the right way, or as soon as there's a little bit of hardship or something, they might stick it out a little bit, but then it just becomes too much and they split again. Or they just come in for a little bit. They don't even put up with any hardships, and then they're gone again. It's that kind of energy here. You have the Devil card in the hopes and or fears. So if it's a Capricorn, that just means you're hoping, for a Capricorn, for this Capricorn to come back around or what have you, or fearing it, whichever. But if it's not a Capricorn that you are dealing with, then that just means like, it's a very lusty kind of connection, and not just like physical lust. It's like lusting attention, lusting. It's a codependency type of card. So it's keeping you guys kind of in bondage in a sense. So, I mean, there's that. All right. So, but I do see this person coming back around. I think, it looks like you guys are probably in the midst of talking already. If not, I wouldn't be surprised if that doesn't come very quickly. But it is the Knight of Wands. So now that could be you. That could be them. It could be a little bit of both of you. I don't know who's who with the outcome card as that. But, if you're the type that's like sticking with things, it's not you. And if they're the type that kind of runs, first chance they get, it's them. All right. So, and that card is here. So now the Knight of Wands can grow into commitment. They can, but it takes work. I know because I'm kind of a Knight of Wands type. It's not like I'm a player. I don't like go out and like play the field or whatever. But I do, tend to. There's a lot of options out there, because I have Venus and Sagittarius. Everything's like optimistic to me, so it's like in a similar way I can relate to this. So your person, they might, be committable for a little bit, but then they're gone. They see something else, or they don't feel like that it's really ever going to work out. But if they can, like if they do feel secure, and if there is direction, they will, and they will stick it out for a very long time. All right, and they can mature then into like more of a king or queen or what have you. So your person's coming back around. I think it makes you happy. It's the Fool card, so that's nice. If it truly can be a clean slate, that's a good thing to work with. So all right, let's look real quick, see if there's any new things coming in for Aries, please. Anything new coming in for Aries? I won't be doing these all the time where I do the new and the career. I'll probably do them about twice a month instead of every week. But since I didn't announce that before, I'll go ahead and do it this time around. So next video will probably just be just a straight read. All right, so let's see. And if you guys like this video, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. It really, really helps my YouTube channel immensely. Or comment or thumbs up at the very least, or down if you hate it, whatever, but hopefully up. All right. Okay, so let's see. Aries, anything brand new coming in? Brand new. Brand new for Aries. Anything brand new headed Aries way, please? In the relatively near future, thank you. Okay. Star card, Ace of Cups. Yeah, you got new stuff coming. All right. Okay. But still, some of you are still stuck and hung up on a karmic situation here, and that will be going on too. So yeah, the Six of Wands is here. I think you're going to be riding high. Like if you haven't been, I think you're going to be riding high soon, like kind of getting back, into things and feeling more confident again. But yeah, for some of you, I do feel, it's a general reading, right? But you got the Star and Ace of Cups, so that does indicate something new that is wish fulfillment. So there could be something new coming in that that really catches your eye here, you know, and it looks like a good prize, right? Okay, so I think that's good. Others of you, I think you're still kind of stuck in this holding pattern, on the fence, that waiting for communication. Your person, you know, they're in limbo, and that's taken forever. But others of you, yes, I do feel there is something new coming in. So keep an eye out for that. That is fantastic. And real quick, we will look at your work and career. Let me get a different deck for that real quick. All right, anything opportunity-wise coming in? Aries, please. Aries coming in for Aries regarding their career. Aries, freeform spread, please. Freeform regarding their career. Anything of note? Anything of note for Aries regarding career, please? Thank you. Okay. All right. So some of you there could be something about like travel coming up, or like moving something. That could be going on too. But there's a lot of competition or confusion around that. Yeah, a lot of like leaving something behind, or traveling. But everything's like so up in the air. Yeah, I think it's about a home. Possibly, some of you could be like trying to purchase a home or something like that. There's a lot of different options. Some of you may find the right one very soon, okay, if that is something that you are doing. Others of you, if it has nothing to do with a home or moving, I do get a sense of travel here. So then I got to look at it that then metaphorically, if you're not literally traveling or moving. So that means like you're trying to leave things behind, like you're trying to leave this confusion, or just, you know, maybe everything's just like this person's going that way, this, you know, nobody's on the same page, you know, and there's a lot of like conflict or something going on here, I feel. But you're showing here as Temperance, which is the card of patience and wisdom and maturity and balance and things like that. So I think that's good, because it's like all this is going on around you, but like you're good, like you're you know, or it's saying to be good, you know, maybe it's advice too. It's just saying just be in the flow, you know, don't get involved in the craziness that is going on around you. There's a lot of unsureness here as to leaving something behind and moving towards something, and it's like you feel like it's the right move, but you're not exactly sure exactly what to do with it, is what I feel. So some of you may be pondering leaving something that has just caused too much strife or conflict or what have you, and finally finding something that gives you more balance, but you're not exactly 100% sure yet what that is. Some of you, maybe real estate, that's possible too, or something along those lines, maybe in the love industry of some sort. Some of you could resurrect some sort of career that you once had, or an interest in a career that you once had, showing up as the Emperor and the Fool card and the Empress and the Ten of Cups. Wow. So yeah, I mean, these are good cards. So some of these just also, like if it's career related, this could indicate like you're going to find your space. You're going to find it. It's going to feel like family. It's going to feel like home. You will. You have a lot of options to look at, but you will get there. All right. Others of you, this could actually have something to do with family. It could be like a family type business or something like that you are getting into. Others of you, this is marriage, you know, or moving towards, you know, combining incomes, and it's not really necessarily about career. It's just about marriage may be on the horizon for some of you. So, all right, I'm going to leave that there, Aries. Once again, if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. And I also do, every single night, I do daily love readings here on YouTube. So check those out. Except weekends, I kind of slack. Sometimes I'll take a day off or two, but pretty much every night. So don't hold me to it too much. All right, thanks guys. Thanks for hanging out, and I hope you enjoyed your reading. All right, bye.